front of us is Mr. Tiwari, and now he is going to introduce himself to all of us. Sir, please.
This is Janmeji Tiwari. I did my MA from the University of Allahabad in English Literature in 2005. And I cleared my JRF in 2006, and since then I have been preparing for different competitive examinations. I appeared for UPSC, but I could not get through, and that's why I am here in front of you for the PGT post.
Sir, my very next question related to this is, what made you motivated to come in the field of teaching?
Actually, I am not a born teacher.
Yeah.
I wanted to be something else, but there was a big but. There were many hurdles and I could not cross all the hurdles. Meanwhile, as soon as I got my MA degree, I cleared my GRF. So from that onwards, I became a researcher, and my research motivated me. My research led me to come to the education. And this is not my destination. I have just come here for a junction. And as soon as I get a chance in higher education, I will definitely do it.
Okay, sir. So my next question is, in literature, in teaching or choosing literature as your subject, what led you motivate to choose literature as your subject in masters? What was your combination in BA?
Actually, I was not interested at all in literature. In BA, I had philosophy, Sanskrit literature and English literature. A few seniors told me about the PG entrance, and according to them, one of the toughest job was to get admission in the English. And I applied for both Sanskrit as well as English. And in Sanskrit, I got second position, and in English literature, I got the first position in entrance examination. And to make that myth a reality, I took admission in English literature. And by the grace of God, I got a few teachers who were next to gods. And they made me whatever I am.
So, if I would like to know from you, you might have read Anna Sullivan's story.
I have heard this story.
Yes, and you might have gone through the life of that girl who was blind. Yeah, so there are some people, or there are some candidates who have whatever they have become just because of their teachers. So how would you like to tribute your teacher as well? Because you are also giving the whole responsibility or the whole charm in the hand of your teacher.
Actually, a teacher is not only a teacher when he has a marker in his hand and he is standing in front of the board. You can learn from anything, and the very first teacher of a child is his mother. And the very learning period starts from home. And your home conditions you. And you will be whatever your condition, whatever your home allows you to become. And I became teacher, though teaching was not the profession of any of my members of the family, but a few seniors of the university, they have cracked the NET examination, and as soon as they cracked the examination, they applied for different universities and they got selected. Though I was not interested enough, so I didn't apply even. But finally, I thought that if I couldn't become an IS, then the next best suitable job is to be a teacher. A teacher works not only for himself, but a teacher is one who works for the entire country. And it's a very tough job in current situation. It's not an easy-going job. Now it's not really a government job. Go to the university and mark your signature and then come home and that's all. Now things are becoming tougher and tougher. And I think that I am not as much intelligent as a teacher, a professor should be. So I try my best to give my best and to make a better citizen, to make my students better citizens.
Okay, sir. A very nice concept and a very nice ideology.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. But the next thing that I would like to take your focus is, sir, what is the difference between the thinking of a teacher being a utilitarian teacher or being a moralistic teacher?
without even the thinking of the students. That is only the lecture method, where only the teacher has to speak and he is supposed to speak and the students never respond. Though a good teacher always understands that what his students are getting or what his students are not getting, but in a university class or in a college class, you can't be so much focused. In coaching classes, you have to be totally objective, as objective questions are asked, so there is no question of being moral. And in current scenario, when objective examinations are conducted, there is no question of morality or ideology. You have to just memorize the facts. And as many facts as you have remembered, the success will be very close, very near to you. There is no morality, there is no ideology. This is not the period of Christopher Marlowe, or this is not the period of Shakespeare or William Wordsworth. No question of morality. And even Wordsworth was declared moral inner. The current scenario is of only students come to me because they want a job. And for that job sake, I have to be objective. We can't preach in a coaching class. Preaching is only allowed in a university class, in a seminar, in a lecture. You can impart your philosophy in university, in colleges. But coaching centers are not the philosophical centers. You have to very much accurate. You have to give many things in a very short time. And you are supposed to know only that. As it says, beauty is truth, truth is beauty. That's all you know and you need to know. So here only, you need only facts. Facts, facts, facts. And that is totally utilitarian philosophy. But utilitarian philosophy fails. Because it can only give a job. It can't make you a good citizen. If anybody wants to be a good citizen, if anybody wants to shoulder the burden of his family, shoulder the burden of the country, then he has to be a good citizen. And objective method examination, objective approach cannot make you a good citizen. So I could give you a good job.
So that what Mr. Tiwari is telling, that utilitarianism may fill our pocket, but we need to keep morality as well. Because
Definitely.
Though we are a teacher in this 21st century, we cannot deny the responsibility of being a teacher. Because now the education has become totally student-oriented. And in this student-oriented education, we need to be materialistic, we need to be utilitarian, we need to be focused, but as well, we cannot forget, we cannot deny the roles and responsibilities of belonging to a cultural heritage, that what we are proud of, isn't it?
Yes,
sir.
definitely.
Sir, my last question, I would not like to take much of your time, but my last question, I have a bundle of questions to ask, but maybe I will continue it for the next day. And today my last question is, who is your favorite poet and why?
One of the toughest questions, who is your favorite? Everybody is a favorite. As I teach everyone, from Homer and to the present day, Tedious and Sylvia Plath and Andrew Morrison as well. As each poet, you could name even, is a part of my syllabus. When I teach the students of UGC NET, I cannot leave anyone out. But who is my best poet? Then undoubtedly it is William Shakespeare.
So,
and why?
Yes, sir.
Why is William Shakespeare my favorite? William Shakespeare could be anybody's favorite because of his multifaceted characters, because of his multi-dimensional approach, and because of his objective correlative. Though according to T.S. Eliot, Hamlet lacks objective correlative, but it is the only play that lacks.
So, if I tell that he was an utilitarian of his time, I think I'm not wrong totally, because he has used the mind of the people. Being a dramatist, he has studied the society and the mind of the people, and accordingly he has presented his matters. And that is the reason, even today in this 21st century, we are reading Shakespeare. Though we have only two to three pictures of Shakespeare, but still we have bundle of knowledge what Shakespeare has imparted us.
Actually, we have different ways of perception.
Yeah.
If we think of Shakespeare from the business point of view, then he was one of the best businessmen of his time.
Yeah.
he was not only working for his own pocket, but he was giving the people what they demanded.